Good morning, Philippines. Today is Sunday. Mayap Abak. Ganing Domingo. Here's the plan. They will complete the concrete pours for the interior ground floor tie beams, and they will pour the first part of the first 4 columns in the house. After that, it's red horse time. What could possibly go wrong? So, what I misunderstood yesterday was the timing of the pouring of concrete for the columns in the ground floor. I thought I had been told that the columns would be poured at the same time as the slab, but evidently not. They're starting on the column pouring today. And 4 have forms, and that's the target, to complete those 4 along with all of the tie beam concrete inside the house. Red horse may need an explanation for some of you. It is a Philippine deer. It is best avoided because it is ludicrously strong. If I join the guys later on for one of those, one is probably all I can take, and then I'll need to lie down. They can carry on for hours. 10 o'clock, and look at this. Ronwell has a hard hat. First time. Well done, Ronwell. Health and safety. You can be happy now. Right, here we go. Juanito and JR. This is one of the 2 last tie beam trenches on the house. We are getting close to having all those tie beams concreted in. They are moving this morning. Great progress for a small crew on another hot day. And here we have lunch. Manny's creation. Fish sinigang. Bangus. Sinigang. Sinigang, if you've never had it, is a traditional Philippine dish. It is slightly sour, depending on how they cook it. Absolutely delicious. And Manny has chucked in about 150 chilies. It's going to be a spicy one. Probably extremely tasty. So it's just after 1 o'clock. Because of the shortened day, the guys took a slightly early lunch. They were 15 minutes early starting and finishing. And they did finish all of the tie beams on the inside of the house. They're all done. So now we're on to the first columns for the house, the external columns. Forms are in place now, actually for 5. I'm not sure if they plan to do 5. This morning the idea was 4. But the mixer is fired up. They're adding a little bit more very wet mixture into the very base of the column before they start pouring the proper concrete, if you like. And they did, just a moment ago, check again on the straightness, the angle, the perpendicularity, if that's a word, of the columns, just to make sure they weren't pouring anything into something that wasn't exactly right. So, we'll try and watch a little bit in a moment as they start putting concrete into these columns. So I think, here we go, first concrete after the initial base concrete that we did a while ago, but first concrete in pouring the columns. In it goes. Ronwell's pouring it in. Ariel's filling up their buckets. Manny is overseeing operations. Owen's adding mixture to the mixer. And then we've got JR and Webb over there, bringing more buckets of material over. And a little bit off camera, we've got Oliver, Man of Steel, getting water. We'll try and get a bit closer. I just stuck my head around, there's no leakage at the bottom, at least not yet. Oh, I missed one also pouring stuff in there. And again, using the bit of rebar this time to try and make sure there are no air pockets in there. Some dispute, discussion. Did they need one more? There we go, right up to the top of where the wall is so far. So that's it, first one poured. And I still don't see any significant leakage. Good job. Okay, something new. We have this machine, which Oliver has just kicked into life, and Manny sticking this pipe, briefly, into the concrete. Absolutely no idea what that does. And off it goes again. Some kind of hose pipe in reverse. I imagine this is vibrating the concrete. Again, to try and keep any voids out of there. But I could be completely wrong. So yeah, Manny's just confirmed it's a vibrator. Oh, come on. That's what we called it. I didn't give it a name. It vibrates the concrete to try and avoid voids. I gotta stop saying that. Avoiding voids. That's what it does. So it's 1:45 and the guys are done. They didn't do the 5th column, so they did the 4 that Manny said they were going to do. And then they spent a few minutes just doing a little bit of tidy up around the site. And that's it. Sunday as a work day is over. So all those tie beams all in place, 4 columns in place. It's red horse time for the magnificent 8, except we're missing 2.